Nobody asked me how hard it was to make this video happen. There was madness, there was uncertainty. I didn't know if y'all were getting a Tortured Poets Department reaction. Right now, it is April 24th. The Tortured Poets Department came out on the 19th. And it's the 24th, and I'm just now listening to it for the first time. Imagine what I went through to get to this point. Because the whole thing was that my mic was broken. You guys know in my last two videos, my mic sounded weird. So I was waiting for the new one to get here to record my Taylor reaction. And the new one took its dear sweet time to get here. So I couldn't film a reaction, so I couldn't listen to the album, so I was just out of the loop for days. And now today's the day that I'm finally filming this reaction. It's long awaited, it's long overdue, and I think it's gonna be a little crazy. On my own as is, I'm a pretty emotional person. I get really excited about music. Specifically, like if you go back and watch old album reactions, I get really excited about music, get really emotional. I have no idea what the Tortured Poets Department is going to do to me, but that was your warning. If this is a little elevated, that's why. Anyway, yeah, Tortured Poets Department, let's get all up in this. Oh my God. Do I know a thing about the Tortured Poets Department? No. I know who produced it. That's it. That's literally it. I don't know anything else about this album. I've been avoiding spoilers. I just poured a bunch of wine into my little, what is this called? A little wine cooler? Girl, I don't know. But now we have wine. I literally took my pants off and I'm sitting here on my bedroom floor with a blanket and I'm about to put on my headphones and listen to the Tortured Poets Department. I don't think life could get better than this, actually. All there's left to do is literally listen to it. I'm so normal and calm about this. I'm already having like the urge to talk through this, like the track list and the album cover and the stylized all caps title, all of that stuff. Like my little brain is just reeling to talk about it, but that's for another video. This is a reaction, not a review. Okay, so the first track that we have here, Fortnite featuring Post Malone. I'm so curious about this. Like what could a Taylor Swift song with Post Malone possibly sound like? You know what I mean?
I was supposed to be sent away, but they forgot to come and get me.
I like the way her voice sounds.
I was a functioning alcoholic till nobody noticed my new aesthetic.
Oh!
All of this to say, I hope you're okay, but you're the reason.
Why am I already eating this up? Wait, who produced this one? Wait, pause. Okay. Starting it all out with this very smooth, mellow kind of sound. She sounds so good. I love her low register like that. And it's so groovy and catchy, even though it's slow and mellow. I'm eating. I'm absolutely feasting. Also, all my mornings are Mondays stuck in an endless February. I myself. That's exactly what it feels like when you're mentally ill. It feels like every single day is Monday in February, which sucks. So, anyway. Oh, I love this sound.
I love you, it's ruining my life.
I love you, it's ruining my life.
As my husband is cheating, I wanna kill him.
Sorry. It suits him. The feature really, it suits him. You know that reaction meme where it's the girl and she's on her phone and she goes like this and then presses the 5 stars on Letterboxd? Or there's one with Barbie too. Margot Robbie, like she presses the screen and it's like 5 stars out of 5. That's how I feel after listening to Fortnite. It was like, I don't know, almost a breath of fresh air that was. I don't know, I just feel like with that first listen, you can kind of get a vibe and be like, okay, this is gonna be my album, or it's not. And that was a really, really, really good opening track. I really liked it. In the beginning, I really thought it was giving folklore with that really slow kind of sound, but I really picked up on the Jack Antonoff production as we got into that. And I was scared for a second that Post wasn't gonna get a verse, but then he kind of did his thing at the end, and it just pulled together really nicely, and it really worked. I always like the tracks during first album listens that I really like. That one got a like. We will revisit all my faves later, but that one was really good. Everybody say thank you, Post Malone. Next up, title track, The Tortured Poets Department. I'm very curious about if she says the title during the song, because if she doesn't, then we won't have, you know, for the Taylor audio where she's saying all of her albums on TikTok, we won't have one for The Tortured Poets Department if she doesn't say it in this song. So there's so much writing on this. What?
You left your typewriter at my apartment.
Okay.
Tortured Poets Department.
She said that!
I think some things I never say, like who uses typewriters anyway, but you're in self-sabotage mode, throwing spikes down on the road. But I've seen this episode and still love the show. Who else?
What is this reminding me of?
You're not Dylan Thomas, I'm not Patti Smith. This ain't the Chelsea Hotel. We're modern idiots. And who's
We're modern idiots. Oh yeah, this is definitely Jack Antonoff.
You smoked then 8, 7 bars of chocolate. We declare Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist. I scratch your head.
Wait.
You fall
Wait, whoa. Did you just say we declare Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist?
We declare Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist. I scratch your.
Why Charlie Puth though? Taylor, what did you do to Charlie? Is he blackmailing you? Did he tell you to put that in there?
Scratch your head, you fall asleep like a tattooed golden retriever.
The thing about it though is that like almost every artist, especially in pop, is gonna be corny at one point or another. It's just that y'all don't let Taylor Swift get away with it, and it's really fucking annoying. Any other artist can be corny, and it's like, haha, she's so girly pop. But then when Taylor whips out her like glitter gel pen and writes a corny lyric, everyone's like, that white woman is so cringy, I hate her.
Pounding nails in your head, but I've read this one where you come undone. I chose this cyclone with you.
I love it when she harmonizes with herself.
Sometimes I wonder if you're gonna screw this up with me, but you told Lucy you'd kill yourself if I ever leave. And I had said that to Jack about you, so I felt seen. Everyone we know understands why it's meant to be.
I'm sorry, I'm eating this up. I can't. Like, I'm just.
You're not Dylan Thomas, I'm not Patti Smith. This ain't the Chelsea Hotel. We're two idiots.
She took out modern. I fear that 2 tracks in a row I have just really, really enjoyed. I know the haters want to sabotage me so bad, and they want me to hate it. We still got so much to listen to, but I really enjoyed that. Okay, my boy only breaks his favorite toys.
Oh, here we go again. The voices in his head.
Another cunty beat.
To end our days of wild. The sickest army doll purchased at the mall. Rivulets to send my plastic smile.
Wait, let me see the lyrics.
My boy only breaks his favorite toys. As a litany of reasons why we could have played for keeps this time. I know I'm just repeating myself.
I like this flow.
Back on my shelf. First, pull the string and I'll tell you that he runs because he loves me. I'm queen of sand castles he destroys. He saw forever so he smashed it up.
He saw forever so he smashed it up.
Only breaks his favorite toe to fix me. He's gonna miss me.
Once I fix me, he's gonna miss me.
Once I fix me, he's gonna.
The anxiously attached girlies are thriving right now. She called my ass out. Like, okay. That one I didn't like as much as the first two. I think the first two were, but then that one was a little lacking. Lyrically strong, though. Some of the lyrics that she comes up with, I think that one had a really strong concept, though. I'm looking back at these lyrics now, and I'm just in awe of how she can build a theme. I know I'm just repeating myself, put me back on the shelf, but first pull the string and I'll tell you that he runs because he loves me. Also, there was danger in the heat of my touch. He saw forever, so he smashed it up. Okay, Down Bad is next. I'm so curious about this one. Just based on the title alone, you know? Come on, give me everything. I need something so mind-blowing right now. Why do some of these have lyrics and others don't?
Did you really beat me up in a cloud of sparkling dust just to do experiments on? Tell me I was the chosen one. Showed me that this world is bigger than us, then sent me back where I came from. For a moment I knew cosmic love. Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym. Everything comes out, teenage petulance. What if I can't have him? I might just die, it would make no difference. Down bad, waking up in blood.
What? I might just die, it would make no difference. What? How many times has she referenced dying, like killing herself? And we've just listened to like, what, 3 or 4 tracks? Also, this chorus, I don't know if this is the chorus. I think this is the chorus. So good. I'm eating up the flow of this. Like,
staring at the sky, come back and pick me up.
This.
What if I can't have us? I might just not get up, I might stay down bad. What
Wait!
if I can't have him? Down bad.
Ooh!
What if I can't have him?
I like it!
In a field in my same old town that somehow seems so hollow now. They'll say I'm nuts if I talk about
That's so relatable.
existence of you. For a moment I was heaven struck. Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym.
Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym.
What if I can't have him? I might just die, it would make no difference. Down bad, waking up in blood. Build you a fort on some planet where they can all understand it. How dare you think it's romantic, leaving me safe and stranded? 'Cause what if I was in love?
You guys.
What if we can't have us? Everything comes out, teenage petulance. What if I can't have him? I might just die, it would make no difference. Down bad, waking up in blood. Staring at the sky, come back and pick me up. What if I can't have us?
Down Bad, I fear you're going into the liked songs playlist immediately, because like, if you hate Down Bad, you hate fun. And that's all I have to say about that, because that was so good. I love a catchy song. I love a good beat. I love a good flow. Oh, yeah. Looking at the lyrics, I fear this one's going to be very useful in future situations. Some people might even already be in this situation, and Taylor, I really get it. Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym just really gets me. I don't think I've ever cried at the gym, but I would, you know what I mean? Not for a man. Her in this song being like, what if I can't have us? What if I can't have him? Like, I might as well just stay down. I might as well be dead. It's the drama, but some of us mentally ill bitches can relate. I'm really scared of the next song, So Long London, because as you know, it's a track 5. And if you're watching this video right now, you most likely know what Taylor Swift track 5s are like. So I'm kind of scared for my life. And it's called So Long London. Like, the implications, just a little too much for me to deal with, so.
Saw in my mind fairy lights through the mist. I kept calm and carried the weight of the rift. Pulled him in tighter each time he was drifting away. My My spine split from carrying us up the hill.
My spine split from carrying us up the hill.
Caught the chill. I stopped trying to make him laugh, stopped trying to drill the safe. Thinking, how much sad did you think I had? Did you think I had in me? Find someone. I didn't opt in to be your odd man out. I found at the club she's heard great things about. I left all I knew, you left me at the house by the heath. I stopped CPR after all, it's no use. The spirit was gone, we would never come to.
What is wrong with her?
Let me give you all that youth for free.
Oh my.
For so long, London. And you say I abandoned the ship, but I was going down with it. My white knuckle dying grip, holding tight to your quiet resentment. And my friend said it isn't right to be scared. Every day a love affair, every breath feels like rarest air. When you're not sure if he wants to be there. So how much sad did you think I had? How low did you think I'd go for?
How low do you think I'd go before I self-implode?
Swore that you loved me, but where were the clues? I died on the altar waiting for the proof. You sacrifice us to the gods of your bluest days. And I'm just getting color back into my face. I'm just mad as hell 'cause I loved this place. Dishes undone, two graves, one gone. You'll find someone.
I need to go on a walk. The whole time I was listening to this, I could not stop thinking about London Boy. Like the polar opposite lyrics of London Boy. And then listening to... That was definitely a track 5. And yes, it was produced by Aaron Dessner. Everyone say thank you so freaking much. Why does everything he touched turn to gold? Like everything they do together is just magic. I am just thanking the stars and the universe and the gods above that I'm not going through something like this right now. Like... because if I was and I listened to this, I think I might fly off the handle. Anyway, So Long London got me a little bit. Was it good? Absolutely. It was good. Track 5 approved by me. Oh my God, but Daddy I Love Him is next. I'm scared.
Forget how the West was won.
Lyrics.
I forget if this was ever fun. I just learned these people only raise you to cage you. Sarah's and Hannah's in the Sunday best, clutching their pearls, sighing what a mess. I just learned these people try and save you, 'cause they hate you. They slammed the door on my whole world, the one thing I wanted. Now I'm running with my dress unbuttoned, screaming, but Daddy I love him. I'm having his baby. No, I'm not, but you should see your faces. I'm turning to Flora through the fences. No, I'm not coming to my senses. I know he's crazy, but he's the one I want. To the bedroom eyes like a remedy. Soon enough, the elders had convened down at the city hall. Screaming, but Daddy, I love him. I'm having his baby. No, I'm not, but you should see your
Wait, I just
faces.
noticed it. Wait, did she say I'm having his baby? No, I'm not, but you should see your faces. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me hear that again.
I'm having his baby. No, I'm not, but you should see your face. Fences. No, I'm not coming to my senses. I know he's crazy, but he's the one I want. I'd rather burn my whole life down than listen to one more second of all this griping and moaning.
That's
Tell
real.
you something about my good name. Say they want I'll never see. The destiny.
Oh my gosh!
Pray for me. A lot of people in town that I bestow upon my fakest smiles. Scandal does funny. All the wine moms are still holding out, but it's over. Now I'm dancing in my dress in the sun, and even my daddy just loves it. Mom is lady, and oh my God, you should see her face. It's time. Can't see what's revelry. If all you want is great for me, then it's just white noise. It's my choice. I'm having this baby.
I'm having his baby! No, I'm not. Why did she do that? You guys, Taylor just did so much for the forbidden relationship trope. I don't know, I didn't really expect to like this that much when it started playing, but I got really into it. Like, the production is super, super good. The way that it was organized, because it's kind of long, the way that they set up the verses. I don't know, it was just really, really good. And it was almost for a second giving me country Taylor, like with a couple of tweaks and a little bit of a different instrument sound. This could have been a country song. Like, okay, next up is Fresh Out the Slammer. Do you guys think Gypsy Rose Blanchard streamed this? Oh my God, this Western cowboy ass sounding song. Can this be like a sitting in jail cowboy kind of song?
Now, pretty baby, I'm running back.
This one has lyrics.
Home to you. Fresh out the slammer, I know who my first call will be to. Fresh out the slammer, another summer, taking cover, blowing thunder. He don't understand me. Splintered back in winter, silent dinners, bitter. He was with her in dreams. Years of labor, locks and ceilings, in the shade of how he was feeling. But it's gonna be all
really
right.
catchy, like, flow.
Now, pretty baby, I'm running back home to you. Fresh out the slammer. Camera flashes, welcome bashes, get the matches, toss the ashes off the ledge. Our friends tried it, I wouldn't hear it. Watch me daily disappear.
That right there,
For just one
super
glimpse of
catchy.
his smile. Now, pretty baby, I'm running to the house. We still wait up in
This
that
tempo
porch
change?
out. Who says
Like, she just
I'm
changed the
above his
song completely, like in the middle of the song.
And no matter what I've done, it wouldn't matter anyway. Ain't no way I'm gonna screw up now that I know what's at stake. But it's gonna be alright, I did my time.
What? That one was so interesting. It was so different. There was parts of that were super catchy and flowed really well, but then they toyed around with the tempo, and that really threw me off. So that's just going to be one of those things that's like, it catches you off guard on your first listen, but once you get used to it and keep listening and listening, it's going to become normal, and it'll be easier to decide if I like it. Because remember, you guys, a first listen is not the basis to form an opinion on an album. Okay, next up is Florida featuring Florence and the Machine. I always get so scared to listen to her songs with features because you literally never know.
You can beat the heat if you beat the charges too. They said I was a cheat, I guess it must be true. And my friends all smell like weed or little babies.
What?
And the city
My friends will smell like weed or little
driving
babies. I kind of get it though. She spilled.
Did you know your home's really only a town you're just a guest in? So you work your life away just to pay for a timeshare down in Destin, Florida. Was one hell of a drug.
What was that?
Florida. Can I use you?
Florida.
Hurricane was my name when it came.
Florence?
I got drunk and I dared it to wash me away. Barricaded in the bathroom with a bottle of wine. Well, me and my ghost, we had a hell of a time. Yes, I'm haunted, but I'm feeling just fine.
Oh,
my
she
girls
is
got their lists
so...
and their crimes, and your cheating husband disappeared. Well, no one asks any questions here. So I did my best.
Florence, girl.
All of the you're 100, only the time you'll get arrested. So you pack your life away just to wait out the firestorm back in Texas. Florida is one hell of a drug.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I need to forget, so take me to Florida. I've got some regrets, I'll bury them in Florida. Tell me I'm despicable, say it's unforgivable. At least the dolls are beautiful. We are Florida. I need to forget, so take me to Florida. I got some regrets, I'll bury them in Florida. Tell me I'm despicable, say it's unforgivable. What a crash, what a rush. We are Florida. Did you know your home's really only a town you're just a guest in? So you work your life away just to pay for a timeshare to Florida. It's one hell of a drug. Florida, can I use you?
Okay, I think Florence's verse was absolutely gorgeous. She eats up every single thing that she does. She's amazing. You can't touch her. Her voice is insane, so unique. I never realized how good Florence's voice could sound with Taylor's and like on a Taylor Swift song. Like, that just makes so much sense. It was so good. But I don't know how I feel about the chorus, that bang, 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 Florida. Like, and again, just a first listen, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about that in the future. Lord knows my ass changes my mind a million times. Okay, next up is Who's Afraid of Little Old Me?
The who's who of who's that is poised for the attack, but my bare hands paved their paths. You don't get to tell me about sad.
You don't get to tell me about sad.
If you
Ooh.
wanted me dead, you should have just said. Nothing makes me feel more alive. So I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream.
Oh, this sounds so Taylor.
Who's afraid of little old me? You should be.
Wait! That was that. Oh!
And all was contained. The bullet had just grazed. At all costs, keep your good name. You don't get to tell me you feel bad. Tame, I was gentle till the circus life made me mean. Don't you worry, folks, we took out all her teeth. Who's afraid of little old me? Well, you should be, you should be, you should be.
I'm just floored right now.
So tell me everything is not about me, but what if it is?
I was gonna say, it is. It is.
Then you wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me. So all you kids can sneak into my house.
You wouldn't
with
last an hour in
all
the asylum where they raised me.
I'm always drunk. Put narcotics into all of my songs.
She does. That's why they're so good.
And that's why
That's
you still sing it.
that's so funny because they'll be like, "What did she put in this crack?"
So
Like,
I
yeah.
leave from I was gentle till the circus life made me mean. Don't you worry, folks, we took out all her teeth. Who's afraid?
Why am I emotional?
You should be, you should be, you should be.
Imagine crying to Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. Girl, you need to get your life together. Me, not Taylor. Me. I don't have time to unpack why that made me cry. Just Strip away the sound of this song for a second and go look at the lyrics. Oh my God. People perceiving you a certain way because of what other people have done to you to make you that way. Like, this is how Taylor she's writing about how she sees herself, but then I'm also listening to this as someone who can struggle with seeing myself in certain ways because of I can't unpack it's too personal. It's too personal for me to explain. I don't want to have to explain my insecurities and deepest thoughts and fears on the internet, but that might be like the best one that I've listened to so far. Next up, we have Guilty as Sin. Okay.
Drowning in the blue Nile, he sent me downtown.
I didn't expect this to sound like this. I thought Guilty as Sin would be really sensual.
While my boredom's bone deep, this cage was once just fine. Am I allowed to cry? I dream
allowed to cry.
Rocks, throwing my life to the wolves or the ocean rocks. What if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind? One slipping, falling back into the hedge maze. Oh, what a way to die.
Oh my God.
I keep recalling things we never did. Misty top lip kiss. How I long for our tryst without ever touching his skin. How can I be guilty as sin?
Wow.
These fatal fantasies, giving way to labored breath, taking all of me. We've already done it in my head. Does it feel like a vow we'll both uphold somehow? What if he's written on
Wow.
my upper thigh, only in my mind? One slipping, falling back into the hedge maze. Oh, what a way to die. What if I roll the stone away? They're gonna crucify me anyway. What if the way you hold me is actually what's holy? I don't know how you've haunted me so stunningly. I choose you and me religiously.
She is insane.
What if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind? One slipping, falling back into the hedge maze. Oh, what a way to die. I keep recalling
This is what I feel like.
we never touching his skin. How can I be guilty as sin?
What?
Am I allowed to cry?
That was really good. Oh my God, I'm so glad that there's so many songs on this album that are so good, so promising. Even just with a first listen, I can tell that I'm really gonna like them. And it makes me really excited to like listen again and again and get to know them. Because that just feels like one of those songs where I could just be in the car, like move on to I Can Fix Him. No, really, I can.
The smoke cloud billows out his mouth like a freight train through a small town. The jokes that he told across the bar were revolting and far too loud. They shake their heads saying, God help her, when I tell him he's my man.
God help her when I tell him he's my man.
Lord doesn't need to lift a finger. I can fix him. No, really, I can't. Dopamine races through his brain on a 6-lane Texas highway. His hand so callous from his pistol softly traces hearts on my face. They shake their heads saying, God help her, when I tell him he's my man. But your good Lord doesn't need to lift a finger. I can fix him. No, really, I can't. Good boy, that
This is chorus. The way it flows is so good.
Whoa, maybe I can't.
I don't know why I didn't put it together what that was going to be about when I literally read the title. Okay, next up is LOML, and I assume it's Love of My Life, but there was a lot of theories when this came out that it was going to be Loss of My Life. Kind of really freaking nervous. Oh no, I'm really scared.
Who's gonna stop us from waltzing back into rekindled flames? If we know the steps anyway, we embroidered the memories of the time I was away. Stitching, we were just kids, babe. I said I don't mind, it takes time. I thought I was better safe than starry-eyed. I felt a glow like this, never before and never since. If you know it in one glimpse, it's legendary. You and I go from one kiss to getting married, still alive, killing time at the cemetery, never quite buried in your suit and tie. In the nick of time, you low down boy, you stand up guy, you down the love of your life. When your impressionist paintings of heaven turned out to be fakes, well, you took me to hell too.
What?
And all at once, the ink bleeds. A con man sells a fool a get love quick scheme. What we thought was for all time was momentary, still alive, killing time at the cemetery, never quite buried. You cinephile in black and white, all those plot twists and dynamite. You talked me under the table, talking rings and talking cradles. I wish I could unrecall how we almost had it all. Dancing phantoms on the terrace, are they secondhand embarrassed?
I'm biting my
Can't get out of bed, 'cause something counterfeits dead. Never leave, never mind. I feel they'll see it until I die. You're the loss of my life.
The way in the beginning I was like, oh, this is so lovey-dovey, like love of my life, and then it all just turned wrong and bad, and it ended with loss of my life. Taylor Swift, and the way you just ruined my life. Also, that thing she does with her voice where she's saying something really devastating, and it's like she sings it, but then there's another audio behind it where she's screaming it. And it's just crazy every time. Oh my god, that was so good. Okay, next up we have I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Oh my god, Mastermind?
I can read your mind. She's having the time of her life. 'Cause I'm a real tough kid, I can handle it. They said, babe, you gotta fake it till you make it, and I did. Lights, camera, and smile, even when you wanna die. He said he loved me all his life, but that life was too short. Breaking down, I hit the floor.
She was suicidal when she wrote this album. Like, why isn't anybody helping her?
I was grinning like I'm winning, I was hitting my marks. 'Cause I can do it with a broken heart. I'm so depressed, I act like it's my birthday.
What?
Every day. I'm so obsessed with him, but he avoids me.
I was just having the thought, like, oh, this is like a song about Eras Tour. You can see in the little Spotify canvas, it's her on the Eras Tour.
I cry a lot, but I am so productive. It's an art.
I cry a lot, but I am so productive. Me core.
I keep finding his things in drawers, crucial evidence I didn't imagine the whole thing. I'm sure I can pass this test, 'cause I'm a real tough kid, I can handle it. They said, baby, gotta fake it till you make it, and I did. Lights, camera, and smile, Insta letters for miles. He said he loved me for all time, and it like I'm winning, I was hitting my marks, 'cause I can do it with a broken heart. I'm so depressed, I act like it's my birthday. I cry a lot, but I am so productive. It's an art. You know you're good when you can even do it with a broken heart. 'Cause I'm miserable.
'Cause I'm miserable. Oh, wait, that was actually really fucking sad. That one was really, really, really interesting. The smallest man who ever lived. Oh my god, we're getting so close to the end of this. I can't.
Any of it true? Gazing at me starry-eyed, tried to buy some pills
Oh no.
from a friend of friends of mine. They just ghosted you. Now you know what it feels like,
Oh, damn.
and I don't even want you back, I just want to know if rusting my sparkling summer was the goal.
Wow. Wow, wow,
And I
wow,
don't miss
wow, wow.
what we had, but could someone give a message to the smallest man who ever lived? Left me with your push pins.
Oh my.
In public, showed me off, then sank in stoned oblivion.
I'm gonna cry again.
'Cause once your queen had
Why is this
come,
album low-key putting my ass through it? Like, come
you
on.
treat, and I don't even want you back, I just want to know if rusting my sparkling summer was the goal. Were you sent by someone who wanted me dead? Did you sleep with a gun underneath our bed? Were you writing a book? Were you a sleeper cell spy? In 50 years will all this be declassified? Would have died for your sins, instead I just died inside. And you deserve prison, but you won't get time. You'll slide into inboxes and slip through the bars. You crashed my party and your rental car. You said you are what you did, and I'll forget you, but I'll never forgive the smallest man who ever lived.
I just get so overwhelmed. Like, I don't know how to put this into words. I don't know. The way she puts her feelings into words is literally so far beyond me. And then working with someone like Aaron, who can make it sound like that, like, it just twists your fucking gut. The music she makes is just so vulnerable too. Like, I can't imagine having these feelings and then just being able to put them out there. Okay, next up is The Alchemy.
This happens once every few lifetimes. These chemicals hit me like white wine. What if I told you I'm back? The hospital was a drag, worst sleep that I ever had. I circled you on a map, I haven't come around in so long. So when I touch down, call the amateurs and cut them from the team. Ditch the clowns, get the crown.
like this.
I haven't come around in so long, but I'm making a comeback to where I belong. So when I touch down, call the amateurs and cut them from the tee. Folks warm the benches, we've been on a winning streak. He jokes that it's heroin, but this time with an E. 'Cause the sign on
Oh my
your
God.
heart said it's still reserved for me. Honestly, who are we to fight the alchemy? There was no chance trying to be the greatest in the league. Where's the trophy? He just comes running over to me. Touchdown, call the amateurs and cut him from the tee. Ditch the
Not her
clowns, get
actually
the
singing about
throne,
football.
baby, I'm the one to be.
I'm really curious about the discourse that's going to surround the alchemy. These are the things you miss out on when you don't record a reaction for a long time because you're waiting for your mic, and then you don't get to celebrate the album release with everyone else, and then you're late to the party and you have no idea what people are saying. Oh my God, the last song on this half of the album, we still have to listen to the whole other one because it was a double. Last song of the actual Tortured Poets department, Clarabo.
You look like Clarabelle in this light. Remarkable all your life. Did you know you'd be picked like a rose? I'm not trying to exaggerate, but I think I might die if it happened. Die if it happened to me. This town is fake, but you're the real thing. Breath of fresh air through the smoke rings. Take the glory, give everything. Promise to be dazzling.
Okay.
You look like Stevie Nicks in 75. The hair and lips
Stevie?
crack goes wild.
Stevie reference?
Fingertips half moonshine, a full eclipse.
Taylor Swift literally created the eclipse this year. She manifested it with this.
Is fake, but you're the real thing. Breath of fresh air through smoke rings. Take the glory, give everything. Promise to be dazzling. The bee is a beast that roars down on all fours, demanding more. Only when your girlish glow flickers just so do they let you know. You look like Taylor Swift in this light.
Did she just name drop herself?
Got edge. She never did the future's bright.
You look like Taylor Swift in this light. We're loving it. That was like a jump scare. I was not expecting to hear her say her own name. Like her perceiving herself and God, I don't know. That's just, oh my God. I cannot believe I just finished the first half of the Tortured Poets department. Okay, first listen standouts. Fortnight, the song was really good. Tortured Poets department title track was really, really good. I already told you I loved Down Bad. I actually really liked But Daddy I Loved Him. Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? Yeah, that's probably my favorite off of just first listens. Really, really promising tracks. Again, this is just a first listen, but those were so like, mwah, mwah. Oh my God, I cannot wait to listen to these again and get more of a feel for them and learn the lyrics and really dig into them. I will be doing another video where I kind of review this instead of react to it so we can talk more about this stuff. I can't wait to listen to the second half, more songs. I'm going to take a little bit of a break to charge my camera, and then we're going to be back in action. There have been some updates in the Jasmine Zade lore since my Tortured Poets reaction a few days ago. It's been a few days, okay? Which I actually kind of liked, dividing my album reaction up like this, because it gave me time to spend more time with the Tortured Poets department, like the version that I listened to. And I discovered by the way that I reacted to the clean version, the way the explicit version hits so much crazier on certain songs, like Down Bad. In the clean version, she was saying, what if I can't have him? But then I listened to the explicit version in the car, and all of a sudden she was saying, fuck it if I can't have him. And I was like, it hit so much crazier. So freaking good. I'm really enjoying But Daddy, I Love Him. I've been listening to that on repeat. I've been listening to the title track, The Tortured Poets Department, on repeat. Really, really love that one. I've been having so much fun just really vibing with these songs, learning the lyrics, and I can confidently say that I love the Tortured Poets Department. And I have the best taste in the world, so you can rely on me. And anyway, just learning the album and coming to terms with it and making her my little baby and deciding that I really love it has made me so excited to listen to the other one. So yeah, we're not gonna waste any time. We're not gonna stall. I'm gonna pull up the rest of them. Oh my god, I'm so freaking excited. Okay. All right, we're gonna start with The Black Dog, which is explicit. Ooh. I think all the lyrics are gonna be up this time.
I am someone who until recent events you
Not another slow song right off the bat.
Within your location you forgot to turn it off.
Oh.
So I watched as you walk into some bar called The Black Dog and pierce new holes in my heart. You forgot to turn it off, and it hits me. I just don't understand how you don't miss me in The Black Dog when someone plays the starting.
I didn't expect it to pick up like that.
But she's too young to know this song that was intertwined in the magic fabric of our dreaming. Old habits die screaming.
What? I already need to pause. What is going on? Old habits die screaming, first of all. Ugh, oh my goodness. Also, I didn't realize that The Black Dog was gonna be a bar. I don't know if y'all knew that. I don't know if we knew that. We Swifties. I'm a bad Swiftie. I don't know if we knew that.
I move through the world with the heart broken. My longings stay unspoken, and I may never open up the way I did for you. And all of those best laid plans, you said I needed a brave man, then proceeded to play him until I believed it too.
Oh my gosh.
It kills me. I just don't understand.
Can I pick up?
How you don't miss me in the shower and remember how my rain-soaked body was shaking.
Oh, I'm gonna love this one. This is gonna be a favorite. I love this.
For a cruel fraternity I pledged, and I still mean it. Old habits die screaming. 6 weeks of breathing clean air, I still miss the smoke.
Oh my god, those lyrics.
With some esoteric joke, are a priest to calm and exercise my demons. Even if I die screaming.
Oh, yep. So good. Oh my god.
Tragic fabric of our dreaming. 'Cause tail between your legs, you're leaving. I still can't believe it. 'Cause old habits die scream.
Wow. That was really, really, really good. Sometimes, like, when I listen to these songs, like, I can just picture myself listening to them somewhere, like, in a certain situation, and I know it's gonna hit. And this is just another one that I can see myself going off to in the car. That one's gonna get a like. This is like, wow. Okay. Next up, I'm gonna Get You Back. This is very interesting to me. The way this is styled, smushed all together like that, makes me feel like it's gonna be maybe a fun song. I don't know.
Lilac short skirt, the one that fits me like skin.
Oop, already love it, girl. Mm-hmm.
did your research, you knew the price going in. And I'll tell you one thing, honey, I can tell when somebody still wants me. Come clean, standing at the bar like something's funny, bubbly. Once you fix your face, I'm going in. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna curse you out or take you back to my house, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. I hear the whispers in your eyes.
Her falsetto is so her.
Eyes will make you wanna think twice. You'll find it like I don't care what you did. I'm an Aston Martin.
I loved that little break.
Straight into the ditch, then ran and hid. And I'll tell you one thing, honey, I can take the upper hand and touch your body, flip the script and leave you like a dumb house party, or I might just love you till the end.
I love this style of song on her.
Whether I'm gonna flip you off or pull you into the closet, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back.
It's just like
I hear the whispers in your eyes will make you wanna think twice. You'll find
so groovy and like sultry.
I can feel it coming, humming in the way you move. Push the reset button, we're becoming something new. Say you got somebody, I'll say I got someone too. Even if it's handcuffed, I'm leaving here with you.
This flow, like, I don't know. The pause! Oh my god. This one is really good.
I'm poison either way. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna
Okay,
curse you
acapella
out,
verse.
take you back to my
I really enjoyed that. I feel like her voice is so well suited for those really slow, like I said, sultry kind of songs. Even if they're not meant to be like sexy, still that slow pace, like little falsetto that she does, like in Dress, like in False God. Like she is so. I'm sure there's other songs where she does that, but like that just like smooth, mellow, I don't know, like slower kind of sound. It sounds so good on her. Okay, next up is the Albatross.
wise men once said, wild winds are death to the candle rose by any.
This is giving me Evermore. What?
Name is a scandal, cautions issued. He stood shooting the messengers. They tried to warn him about her. Cross your thoughtless heart. Only liquor anoints you. She's the albatross. She is here to destroy you. Wise
Whoa.
men locked me up in towers, but I'd visit in your dreams, and they tried to warn you about me. Cross your thoughtless heart. Only liquor anoints you. She's the albatross. She is here to destroy you. And when that sky rains fire on you, and your persona non grata, I'll tell you how I've been there too.
Her lyricism is just insane. Like, a lot of people would be scared. It's so beyond me. I love this. The melody of this part.
I'm the albatross. I swept in at the rescue. She's the albatross. She is here to destroy you.
I still have yet to play one from this version of the album that I don't like. I also think that one was so good. This album, like, as like one whole big project, is just giving a big mix between Midnights and like Folkamore, which I like because I like both those albums. I love Pop Taylor and I love the folky sounding stuff too. So like being able to combine that is really cool, and that's really what I'm getting from Miss ttpd. Okay, next up is Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, which is a really interesting song title.
You hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody in darkness named Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, and I just watched it happen as the decade would play us for fools. And you saw my bones out with somebody new who seemed like he would have bullied you in school, and you just watched it happen. If you wanna break my cold, cold heart, just say I loved you the way that you were.
Oh my god. See, I wasn't expecting this to be heartbreaky.
You said some things that I can't unabsorb. You turned me into an idea of sorts. You needed me, but you needed drugs more, and I couldn't watch it happen. I changed into goddesses, villains and fools, changed plans and lovers and outfits and rules, all to outrun my desertion of you, and you just watched it.
This is devastating.
Apart, just say you've always wondered if the glint in my eye traced the depths of your side down that passage in time, back to the moment I crashed into you, like so many wrecks do, too impaired by my youth to know what to do.
Too impaired by my youth to know what to do.
And you have some kids,
oh my god.
Internet starlet. Will that make your memory fade from this scarlet maroon? You wanna tear my world apart, say you'll always wonder.
I do think okay, before I say this, that was good, like really good. I don't know what it is with this half of the album, like the anthology specifically. These songs are so good. All of them have been amazing. Not that there weren't amazing songs on the regular Tortured Poets Department. The kind of sound that I picture in my head, like when she announced the Tortured Poets Department and we saw the cover and all the different shoot pictures that were coming out of it, this is what I expected it to sound like. Okay, next is How Did It End?
We hereby conduct this post-mortem. He was a hothouse flower to my outdoorsman.
Just the theme of death all over this album. Someone needs to check on her. I'm so for real.
And so a touch that was my birthright became foreign. We'll tell no one except all of our friends. We must know.
This has a very beautiful sound.
We were blind to unforeseen circumstances. We learned the right steps to different dances.
Wow.
And
that metaphor.
To interlopers' glances. Guess who we ran into at the shops, walking in circles like she was lost. Didn't you hear? They called it all off. One gasp, and then how did it end?
These are the kind of songs that I wish people could hear when they make fun of Taylor Swift for like, you need to calm down.
Again with feeling how the death rattle breathing silenced as the soul was leaving. The deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling. My beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree. D-Y-I-N-G.
No, that deserves a pause. Girl, my beloved ghost and me sitting in a tree. D-Y-I-N-G. Oh, she is just, wow, wow.
The empathetic hunger descends. Will tell no one all of our friends, but
The harmony on this is so pretty.
How did it end?
Wow, 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 wow. She just amazes me. And I know I stayed away from a lot of spoilers and conversations around this album while I was waiting to record my reaction. But of course, I'm going to see certain things like on accident, like pick up on people's opinions or whatever they're saying. And a lot of people were just like, the first day like when it got leaked, people were just so ripping her to shreds for certain lyrics instead of appreciating this album as a body of work. And as a body of work, it's just so fucking good. Like, did you even bother to listen to all of these songs? Or are you just nitpicking at her corny lyrics? Because like I said earlier, you know what I said earlier about the corny lyrics. Anyway, next up is So High School. Why does this sound like a 2000s rock song? Like pop punk? Oh, is this a love song? Fucking finally! I'm just kidding. The flow of that was so good. You know how to ball, I know Aristotle.
She wanted and boy you got her brand new full throttle. You already know, babe.
What?
And in the blink of a crinkling eye, I'm sinking our fingers entwined, cheeks pink in the twinkling light. Tell me about the first time you saw me. I'll drink what you think and I'm high from smoking your jokes all damn night. The brink of a wrinkle in time.
I'm eating this up. Okay, Love. How is she not missing? I don't understand. Like, I think it's really sweet that there's a super upbeat, catchy, like glittery, joyful, dancey song about, you know, being in love, feeling like a teenager, feeling like you're in high school. So sweet. Added so much character to this album. We love an upbeat song amongst all the darkness, okay? Okay, next up is I Hate It Here. So relatable, so freaking true. I don't even know what it's about, but I get it. I know. I hate it here. Oh my god, the whisper counting.
Quick, tell me something awful, like you are a poet, trapped inside the body of a finance guy.
What?
Tell me all your secrets, all you'll ever be is my eternal consolation prize. You see, I was a debutante in another life, but now I seem to be scared to go outside. If comfort is a construct, I don't believe in good luck. Now that I know what's what, I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. People need a key to get to, the only one is mine.
I love that. I hate it here, so I will go to the secret gardens in my mind.
I was a precocious child, no mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year cause I hate it here.
I fear she wrote an anthem for the small town girlies.
I hate it here.
The people who grew up in towns that they hate and they want to leave, like me, from the Midwest.
I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists and getting married off for the highest bid.
What?
Everyone would look.
I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists? Why would she say that? Anyway.
Nostalgia is a mind's trick. If I'd been there, I'd hate it. It was freezing in the palace. I hate it here, so I will go to lunar valleys in my mind. When they found a better planet, only the gentle survived. And there most of the year, 'cause I hate it here. I hate it here. Lonely, but I'm good. I'm bitter, but I swear I'm fine. I'll save all my romanticism for my inner life, and I'll get lost on purpose. This place made me feel worthless. Up there, I actually love it. I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. Quick, quick, tell me something awful, like you are a poet trapped inside the body of a finance guy.
I wish I could be like, yeah, I totally understand what she was going for here. That was really interesting. She just did, like I said, she just did so much for the small town community. Her and Chapel Roan writing Pink Pony Club. Do you know what I mean? I Hate It Here is not as good as all the other ones that I just listened to. You could probably tell by my reaction. Not very interested in it right now. That might change. You might see me blasting it on TikTok like months from now, and you'll be like, what the fuck? But like I said, first reactions are not very reliable. Next up, we have a really interesting track called Thank You, Amy. But the way that the letters are capitalized spell Kim. And I don't know anything about this song. I knew it was on the track list, and I knew that the words spelled out Kim, but I haven't seen any lyrics, so I don't know if she's gonna diss Kim Kardashian in it. That's my guess, but I'm so excited. Like, I can't wait to see what this is all about. Like,
When I picture my hometown, there's a bronze spray tan statue of you,
spray tan.
and a plaque underneath it that threatens to push me down the stairs at our school. And it was always the same searing pain. But I dreamed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something. And I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Screamed fuck you, Amy, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal. And it wasn't a fair fight or a clean kill each time that Amy stomped across my grave. And then she wrote headlines in the local paper, laughing at each baby step I'd take. And it was always the same. Scream fuck you, Amy, to the night sky.
The harmony on Fuck You, Amy.
But I can't forget the way you made me heal. Everyone knows that my mother is a saintly woman, but she used to say she wished that she were dead.
Oh my God.
Up the hill. Your words are still just ringing in my head, ringing in my head. I wrote 1,000 songs that you find uncool. I built a legacy which you can't undo.
So true. She did build a legacy that you can't undo.
That there wouldn't be this if there hadn't been you. Think you've changed much, and so I changed your name and any real defining clues. And one day your kid comes home singing a song that only us two is gonna know is about you. 'Cause all that time you were throwing punches, it was all for nothing. Thank you, Amy.
I feel like some people would have still been able to make the connection to Kim without her capitalizing the letters like that, because these lyrics, girl, oh my god. Not what I was expecting sonically, but lyrically this definitely checks out. I wasn't expecting her to say fuck you, Amy, though. Her in this song fully being like, I built a legacy. I am Taylor Swift, and you haven't changed. Okay, next up, I look in people's windows. Okay.
I had died the tiniest death. I spied the
Why is this giving me... I don't know what song I'm thinking of. No, it's Invisible String that it's giving me. Right?
A feather taken by. I look in people's windows, transfixed by rose golden glows. They have their friends over to drink nice wine. I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine? You had stopped and tilted your head. I still ponder what it meant. Now, people's windows, like I'm some deranged weirdo.
Like I'm some deranged weirdo.
Outside, I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
That was really short. Was that really, really short? I sound like a broken record, but literally Folkamore's Baby Child this is. This part of the album anyway, like the anthology. Okay, The Prophecy.
Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again.
I expected this to sound like this. I knew I was getting another like slow, mellow song.
And it was written, I got cursed like Eve got bitten. Oh, was it punishment? Please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy?
I like this flow. I keep calling it flow because I don't know what the word is. Melody, I don't know, the way the words go together.
And I sound like an infant, feeling like the very last drops of an ink pen.
Ooh, I like that.
A woman stays cool, but I howl like a wolf at the moon. And I look unstable, gathered with a coven round a sorceress table. A greater woman has faith, but even statues crumble if they're made to wait. I'm so afraid I sealed my fate. No sign of soulmates. Please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy?
I really, really, really enjoyed that. Like I said earlier, the melody, the flow of it, so good. It's gonna be stuck in my head. Okay, we have arrived at Cassandra. Cassandra, girl, I don't know. I say Cassandra. No offense to the Cassandras of the world. I don't think anyone is called that, though. You don't know. I don't know. But anyway, this is explicit, so I'm excited.
I was in my new house placing daydreams, patching up the crack along the wall. I pass it and lose track of what I'm saying, 'cause that's where I was when I got the call. When it's burn the bitch, they're shrieking.
Oh my god.
When the truth comes out, it's quiet. So they killed Cassandra first, 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell.
Not me sitting here being like, there's no way it's Cassandra. Nobody's called that. And that's literally what she says. Now I look like a fucking idiot. Now I look stupid as hell. God damn.
So they filled my cell with snakes. I regret to say, do you believe me now? Though they they killed Cassandra first, cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town. So they set my life in flames, I regret to say. Do you believe me now? The family, the pure greed, the Christian chorus line, they all said nothing.
The harmonies she does, so Taylor Swift.
Like a payroll, that they never spared a prayer for my soul. You can mark my words that I said it first in a morning warning no one heard. Blood's thick but nothing like a payroll, that they never spared a prayer for my soul. You can mark my words that I said it first in a morning warning no one heard.
I'm actually very surprised at how different the anthology is from the regular Tortured Poets department. I feel like the songs are so different. I know it's like a double album. It's not meant to be all the same body of work, really. I mean, kind of. I don't know, but this side of the album is just so different. It's very cohesive, like within itself. Peter, there's so many names on this album. I don't know if I can take any more of these slow songs. Like, I'm gonna destroy myself.
Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader, in closets like cedar, preserved from when we were just kids. Is it something I did? The goddess of timing once found us beguiling. She said she was trying. Peter, was she lying? My ribs. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep, but never to keep. Are you still a mind reader, a natural scene stealer? I've heard great things, Peter, but life was always easier on you. We both did the best we could do underneath the same moon.
We both did the best we could do underneath the same moon in different galaxies. Oh my god.
Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep, but never to keep. And I won't confess that I waited, but I let the lamp burn.
Oh my
as
gosh.
the men masqueraded. I hoped you'd return with your feet on the ground. Tell me all that you've learned, cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25, and the shelf life of those fantasies.
This is a crazy bridge. Oh my
Lost to
god.
the Lost Boys chapter of your life. Forgive me, Peter, please know that I try to hold on to the days when you were mine.
Wow.
But the woman you said you were gonna grow up,
The build
then you were gonna
up
come find me. Said you were gonna
with
grow
the
up,
backing
then you were
vocals.
gonna
Oh
come
my
find me. Said you
god.
were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Aaron Dessner, you produced the shit out of Peter. That was so good. She was just made for that kind of sound, which is so funny because she was also made for the pop sound. Like, there's just nothing she can't do because she also sounds country. Like, I didn't expect to even care about Peter. I don't know why. Like, when it first started playing, I was like, oh my god. But it was so good. Why did I underestimate that? We're getting down to the last few. Next up is the Bolter.
By all accounts, she almost drowned when she was 6
Finally,
in
a
frigid
guitar.
water. And I can confirm she made a curious child, ever reviled by everyone except her own father. With a quite bewitching face, splendidly selfish, charmingly helpless, excellent fun till you get to know her. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with with a town car speeding.
What?
At
Okay.
the drive one evening. Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes.
This casual F-bomb, like where it doesn't belong.
The cat wanted her bad, just like any good trophy hunter. And she liked the way it tastes, taming a bear, making him care, watching him jump, then pulling him under. That's when she sees the littlest leaks down in the floorboards, and she just knows she must bolt.
I don't know what I thought the bolter meant, but I mean, obviously someone running away.
Ends up with a town car speeding. All her fucking lives.
Fucking, the way she says it.
He's been many places with men of many faces. First they're off to the races, and
They're off to the races? Lana?
Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. And then with the slam of a door, but she's got the best stories. You can be sure that as she was leaving.
I was gonna say, oh my god, I love that one, but it's not because it was upbeat, not just because it was more upbeat than the other one. Just the way she finds to like make a melody and rhyme things together, it's just so good. Okay, next up we have Robin.
Long
Oh god.
may you reign, you're an animal, you are bloodthirsty, out window panes, talking utter nonsense, you have no idea. Strings tied to levers, slowed down clocks, tethered, all this showmanship to keep it. Long may you roar at your dinosaurs, you're a just rule.
Am I stupid? I don't...
Covered in mud, you look ridiculous, and you have no idea. We all vowed to keep it from you in sweetness.
This would have been better with that drum, that soft drum in the background. If they picked it up a bit and kept it throughout the song.
Higher and higher, got the dragonflies above your bed. You have a favorite spot on the swing set. You have no room in your dreams for regrets. No idea. Way to go, tiger. Higher and higher.
Did she even say Robin one time in the song? I just don't get it. You know, the thing about this, the Tortured Poets Department, that I've realized that is that it's so heavily reliant on poetry and literature, obviously. And just someone like me, am I that intelligent? Am I so literaturally inclined? No. So half of the time, do I understand what she's... No. Okay, we're down to the very, very last song, the manuscript. This is haunting. I'm scared.
Now and then she rereads the manuscript of the entire torrid affair.
Hamilton girlies, let me hear you. Torrid affair.
I'm not a donor, but I'd give you my heart if you needed it.
Oh my god, this is her Reynolds pamphlet.
She rolled her eyes and said, "You're a professional." He said, "No, just a good Samaritan." He said that if the sex was half as good as the conversation was, soon they'd be pushing strollers.
Damn.
But soon it was over.
Wow.
In the age of him, she wished she was 30.
Oh my God.
And made coffee every morning in a French press. Afterwards, she only ate kids' cereal and couldn't sleep unless it was in her mother's bed. Years passed like scenes of a show. The professor said to write what you know. Looking backwards might be the only way to move forward. And at last, she knew what the agony had been for. Now and then I reread the manuscript, but the story isn't mine anymore.
Wow. What a last track. I feel like I didn't like the production of that one. I feel like it was so strong lyrically, but it needed a little something more. Like the bridge was good because the music picked up, but I didn't like the piano note playing over and over again in that one. It had the potential to be so much more beautiful. I really like it. I do think that once I get around to re-ranking Taylor's albums, now that we have this, I will like it. Like, it will definitely outrank some of her other albums for me. Like, I don't think I'm going to rank it and it's going to be at the bottom because I really do enjoy the Tortured Poets Department. I just don't know where she's going to sit yet. It's way too early for that. We'll see. But for the anthology, my favorite songs were The Bolter, Peter, I'm Gonna Get You Back, and The Black Dog. So good. So I'm happy there is some songs that really, really stick out on both versions of the album. Like I don't know what to call them. The albums, you know. I think something that really strikes me the most about this album is that it's like the most sad, like suicidal, destructive, harming myself, alcoholism, all that stuff album that she's ever wrote. But so many people in the public are just looking way past all of that in so many different ways and making the album about so many other things and not really, really, really looking at what she's been saying with this album. It has a very clear theme overall, lyrically. Like, I know a lot of people were saying this was going to be comparable to Red, but I don't think it is. I think it's its own thing, and it's entirely, and her take on heartbreak is so different on this album than it is on Red. I can also deeply appreciate how this album goes back and forth between like really serious, poetic, like literature-ass lyrics, and then some really fun, like glitter pen, as they say, like corny lyrics. I was kind of talking about that earlier. And I think it's really unfair that people, like when she does the poetic lyrics, they're like, oh, she's using these big words. Me. But then when she writes corny lyrics, they're like, oh, she sucks. Like, she's so corny. Like, she just cannot win with you bitches. I don't know. I enjoyed both. I think she's amazing, and that balance is amazing. So I did post on my Instagram. I did this starting with my guts reaction, where I have you guys predict my reaction just based on my personality and like the taste that I have in my other videos. I feel like you guys can put together what I'm going to say, and it's so funny. So I asked you to predict my Tortured Poets reaction, and I just want to read some of the responses to see if you were right now that I've reacted to the full thing. I haven't been able to go through these because I didn't want any spoilers, so I'm really excited to see what you said. Oh my God, someone said your favorites will be Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, and But Daddy, I Love Him. Those are some of my favorites. I think I literally just said that earlier when I was introducing this section of the video. Who's Afraid of Little Old Me is insane. I know it doesn't have a super depressive sound, but the lyrics, like feeling caged, feeling stuck in a circus, they ripped out all her teeth, the circus made her mean, like the metaphors for fame and the ways that she has been portrayed is absolutely insane. It destroyed the fuck out of me. So yes, you will cry. Who's shocked? I don't think I ever react to anything and don't cry, so checks out. I did cry, but to be fair, I was in a very emotional place. And someone said, in quotes, it's very cohesive. I did say that during the anthology. Someone said you're gonna love So High School in Florida. Florida hasn't grown on me yet. It might, but right now it's just kind of on the back burner for me. But I loved So High School. Loved. I cannot wait to listen to that song again. Just on my first listen, I loved it. So I really want to hear it again. Someone said you're gonna die laughing to But Daddy, I Love Him. And true, I did laugh at the having his baby lyric because I was just so thrown off. But I've been listening to But Daddy, I Love Him over and over again because I mean, I thought I was gonna hate that song. But I just think it's so good. Like, she has a little bit of a country pop thing going on, and she just does it so well. It's so good. You'll love Down Bad. Yes, I do. You girlies know me. I love anything that's cunty and groovy and, I don't know, just has a good flow, a good beat, and Down Bad is so fun. So yeah, I love it. A lot of these responses are the same: mouth dropped, crying. A lot of people are saying that if I liked Midnight, so I'm gonna like the Tortured Poets Department, which is fair. Okay. But I am a fan of the Tortured Poets Department. I have so much to say about the aesthetic and the reviews and really dig into some of these themes and lyrics. So if you're interested in hearing like a little bit more of a review rather than a first listen, definitely stick around and subscribe and be on the lookout in the next couple videos. I have so many videos planned to film that I might have to get to before that, especially because I have a lot more reactions coming. Billy is gonna drop, Zane is gonna drop. I have to react to those. So we'll see when I get to the review, but it will come. For now, thank you for watching this reaction. Like I said, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social medias down below. I appreciate you guys being so patient with me as I move around like crazy. I'm no longer in my apartment. Stayed in the apartment for 2 months and I'm already moving. It's a long story, but if you follow me on social media, it all gets explained there. Go watch my Instagrams and highlights. I don't know. Go figure it out. Anyways, I hope you're doing amazing. Let me know in the comments your favorite tracks on the Tortured Poets Department, and I will see you in my next video.